really fucking hard work.
Hello,
We're the Chapman family.
I'm Paul, I play guitar.
Phil, drums.
I'm Pop and I play the bass guitar.
And I'm Kingsley and I sing.
We've just come off stage in Munich.
We don't normally look like this.
We usually look quite smart and enigmatic.
We're not moist all the time.
We just look like we've come out of the shower. Do you want to get... We've got an album.
It's called Burn Your Town.
Yeah,
It's available now.
and it's a damn fine piece of work.
It took us a long time. The gig tonight was awesome.
Yeah,
I mean,
Good time.
it's nice. As I said, we came to Munich 3 years ago now. It was in the autumn of 2008. And that was all like self-funded. We did a tour of the UK to raise up enough money to come to Munich. And you don't have to do that. Yeah, so no, we raised up enough money for ourselves to come to do a sort of week-long tour of Germany, and it was really good fun. So it's really nice to come back, sort of a couple of years down the line, actually with something to sell instead of just coming with our sparkling personalities and wit.
it was nice to play a gig as well where a man felt it okay to fondle his wife's left breast about an inch away from where I was stood to play.
Throughout the duration of the song.
You could tell when it was a good song because he got more and more sort of enthusiastic about it.
If he really liked the song,
we dropped from the set then.
If he was mad into it, he was really
He was
getting
tweaking.
on there,
yeah.
Tweaking and fondling.
yeah, really rubbish.
It's just that's the sort of effect that I hope our music has on people, you know?
I bet she has a sore tit now because he was really getting in there. Yeah, or rubbing
He
it.
should really, if he
Rubbing
wants...
it like Aladdin rubbed a lamp.
Yeah. If they want to stay together, we really should take it to gigs where bands he doesn't
How many
like.
wishes do you think he got?
He got all of them just standing there grabbing hold of his wife's boob.
So yeah, we have got an album out.
It's music to make love to, apparently.
It's music to rub your girlfriend's tit to, apparently, yeah.
It's
Tit rubbing music.
took us a couple of years. We had a fair bit of hype in the UK in 2009. Was that before bands of the ilk of the Vaccines and Brother came along?
Yeah, well, it was all. Did they say it when it was all electro pop, and then now they're sort of retracting the statement as more and more guitar bands get popular?
As Biffy Clyro do a fucking song for X Factor. But I mean, that's what you say when people say, "Oh, no, guitar music's dead. There's no bands. There's never been any bands." There's been like Biffy Clyro who've like worked their way through Future of the Left. You know,
U2's one of the biggest bands on the
U2.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could say loosely they're a guitar band. I hate U2. Don't get me wrong, but
They are a guitar band.
They are technically a guitar band. As are Muse, I believe.
Yeah, that's what
I would suggest Muse are a guitar band.
Muse are a guitar band as well.
In Germany.
Right, okay, look at this here, okay?
Yeah,
This is nice. We get flowers, we've got beers coming out of our arse, we've got Red Bull, we've got bananas, we've got pizza line up there.
German crowds are a lot more appreciative and a lot more. I think in England now there's sort of a sort of feeling that live music, because of the advent of downloads and MP3s and the way that you can consume music now, a lot of people seem to go to gigs just waiting for one song, like a single, or whether they're waiting for sort of a song that they recognise. So for most of the gig, they just stand there and wait to be impressed. And then when the song is played, they all go mental. And then when that song's done, they all stand back again, wait to be impressed again. Whereas in Germany and on the continent in general, really, people are a lot more appreciative that you've taken the time to come over here. Promoters are a lot more appreciative of you coming. If I could, I think I'd move the whole band here because it's sort of just a much better. I think it's a much more creative environment.
We'd certainly be better fed.
Yeah, people seem to love live music.
Yeah, people still appreciate a live band. It's not like in England where, like, if you haven't been on the front cover of NME, people aren't going to want to come in and seeing you. Over here, people like to take. I think people take more of a risk. Like if someone's maybe said to them this band are okay, or even if it's just a night that put bands on and they go to it every week, they seem to be wanting to sort of have new music constantly being fed to them, and I think that's a really healthy way to go about it.
So we're not saying. Well, maybe we are, but we're not really saying like you should go out and set fire to your town.
Yeah, cool.
But it's well, not Munich. It's lovely, but it's a call to arms. It's to tell people to get up off their arse, and if they don't like something, change it. Do something about it yourself. Don't rely on other people to do it, because if you're apathetic, then you get a Tory government like we've got in the UK now, basically.
There's a lot of people who sit around, moan and whinge and piss and moan about what's going on, like what they don't like and they don't do anything about it.
We just want people to get off the fence. Like, so many people are so unhappy about things, yet so many people are so quick to say to you, oh, this is really shit, I'm really unhappy about this, oh, this isn't something good. And then you say, well, have you written to your MP, have you said something to anyone? They're like, oh, well, that won't do anything. But of course it will, of course it will. Like, if you really give a shit about something and you really are not angry about something or really happy about something, you should do something to say so, I think. I mean, there's too many people sort of sitting around resting on the laurels, and I think it's about time that people wake up a little bit. And that's what we were sort of hoping our album will be, a wake-up call to these people. Because there must be other people like us in the world, there can't just be us four, so we wanted to sort of find them using our music.
It's supposed to be inspiring, it's not supposed to keep getting, every single review or interview usually goes like, oh, it's very dark, oh, your album's very dark, and oh. And it's like, the point of it isn't just because, I happen to be wearing three of us happen to be wearing black shirts and maybe a tie and a suit jacket, and it's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be inspiring. It's supposed to, as Phil Paul was saying, call to arms to wake people up to realise the situation of the world that they're living in, because we've been lazy for 20 years and we've let
apathy is not
apathy take over. You get bands, you get TV shows like X Factor ruling the charts, Brit school pop acts dominating everything. It's pointless, it's a waste of time. Just corporate fed bullshit. So we've kind of done things the very, very hard way all the way through. It was a struggle getting the first gig, it was a struggle getting the song on the radio, it was a struggle getting a single out, it was a fucking struggle getting the album out. So I think we, regardless of the actual songs on the album, the message of the whole point of it is that if the likes of us can get our lazy northern English arses off the ground to do it, then maybe they shouldn't, don't waste the money on our album, go and do it yourself. No, buy our album.
Consume, buy, consume,
corporate.
Because why
we're
not?
short of cash.
Yeah, we're poor.
Because it's fucking good.
Yeah, because we put everything into it.
And if you like music and you're not just somebody who sits around and waits for somebody else to tell you who's a good band, who's not a good band and what have you, if you just like music, go out, take a chance and buy it, and hopefully you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Don't take a chance, it's a safe bet.
Safe bet, block of the week.
Take a chance, take a chance take a chance on our album. If you change your mind,
There's no
you can take it.
Yeah.
Everybody went jumping.
The BBC hated our album. Have you been taking drugs?
Sorry.
Oh fuck it, I can't be arsed. No problem.